Hi, I'm Chuck.
And I'm Alli.
And we are AlliChuck Adventures, and we are exploring some more free camping here in Florida, part of the SWFWMD public recreation lands again. This is Memorial Day. We wish you all a very happy Memorial Day.
Yep.
Of course, it's by the time you see this, Memorial Day is past, but we just did want to acknowledge everybody who served for our country and to keep us free. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And what do you do, Alli?
Ring that bell notification.
She likes to ring the bell because she's a teacher. So yeah, ring that bell, hit that subscribe button, drop us a like or a dislike, drop us a comment, and share this video with your friends. And remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. This is the Ashely Campround.
Yeah, we were actually on the west side of the Green Swamp this time. Last time we were on the east side. And we really are loving this campground. I think this is our favorite compared to the two.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was hard to find though, and in the description below I'm going to list kind of the route that you would want to take to get here. Apple Maps totally took us we wasted 2 hours and probably $20 worth of gas trying to find this place.
Yeah.
So.
And we made a mistake before with Apple Maps. I don't know why we chose to do it again, but we've learned a lesson not to use Apple Maps anymore.
Yeah. The place that Apple Maps took us to was actually, it was part of the SWFWMD, and when we pulled in there was a combination lock there, and we couldn't get in, and so it was just a long story short, but we had a hard time.
On the actual lock it says SWFWMD, but you have to look for the REC on
whichever lock they tell you to look for, and that one only had that one lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we found it. We went down some really bad washboard road. It is the worst washboard road I've ever seen, and I grew up in Indiana, believe me, with some bad washboard roads. We were literally going like 2 miles an hour, and it was just bam, 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 bam. I don't know how people could live on that road, honestly.
No.
Alli was like screaming. She was so scared. So.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to play a little ladder ball and bag toss and just kind of enjoy. It's Saturday afternoon, and it's going to be hot today, but we were totally comfortable last night. We got here about 8:30, and we did go ahead and run the generator until about 10 o'clock. There was nobody closely around us, and when we...
There was actually someone running a generator on the other side, and so at that point, when I walked way over there, I realized that you couldn't even hear our generator running over here. It was totally empty on this side of the campground.
I did shut it off at 10 o'clock, though, because everybody looked like they were in bed at that point, and I turned it off just to be safe. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, it got a little stuffy in there, and I opened the windows up and turned the exhaust fan on, and the breeze started kind of sucking through there, and it felt good. And by 5 o'clock in the morning, it was a little chilly in there.
It was.
I was covering up. Okay, so day one of our free camping here at Ashely Campround in Dade City, and
Memorial Day weekend.
Yay! One more week of school for Alli.
Whoop, whoop. Well, we just drove around the cute little town here of Dade City, and it's definitely a cute little town to come to with a lot of shops and restaurants and antique stores. If you're interested in that kind of thing, this is definitely a cute town that you'd like to visit if you're in the area. After doing a little bit of research on Dade City, discovered that it was founded in like the mid-1800s. And if you're really interested in historical types of things, this is definitely a great town to come and visit. So I guess it's back to the washboard road. Okay, well, I guess it's back to the washboard road, heading back to the RV campground. We tried a different road leaving to come into town, and it was just as bad as the other road.
If not worse, it may have been longer.
Yeah, and if you try either way, it's just going to be a really rough road, so just expect that. All right, buddy?
Buddy, are you ready to go back to the campground?
He is. He's ready for some din-din, aren't you? Ready for supper?
Guess what we got?
Dinner sticks and food.
Guess what we got, buddy? Buddy, guess what we got? We got dog food. You're going to have some real dog food tonight.
Yeah, because they had to go buy a can because we ran out of dog food for them, so.
Because, yeah. We don't plan very well sometimes.
I think they actually liked it though, which it wasn't really that great of a quality of dog food, but I think they liked it. It was kind
it
of
was like eating McDonald's for them.
Yeah. So, got you some better food, bud.
Back to your healthy food.
Yeah.
So, right here, next to the entrance to our Ashely Campground, they also have a boat launch. So you can bring your boat. It's a pretty decent looking boat launch. And I'm sure there's probably lots of gators in that river. But next time we might just do that. We might just bring our kayak and try that out.
So we discovered that there is a road from 98, you take River Street all the way down, and you don't have to go on the washboard road. So there were 2 washboard roads we ended up going down, and there's an actual different road, so we were very lucky that we figured this out. We don't have to take the RV down again.
We've tried 3 different GPSs, and all of them want to take you down these washboard roads.
Yeah, weirdest thing.
So I will, in the description for sure, put directions basically from State Road 52 and where you can basically stay away from those roads.
Yeah.
You will have a little bit of washboard road inside
the campground.
But
it's very short.
Yeah.
Distance.
You're talking a half a mile compared to 4 miles. That's not bad.
Okay, so last night we arrived here a little after 8 o'clock and trying to find the perfect spot, because when you come in you can really choose any spot that you want, and we were trying to find one that was fairly shaded to keep the RV cold or cooler. Well, if you look at it now, the sun is right on
the front half.
Yeah, and that's where our bedroom is, and so we probably made a poor choice. If you look over here, you can see a lot of other sites that are a lot more shaded. This is more of the afternoon sunlight.
Yeah, it's like 4:30 right now.
Yeah, which in the morning it was perfect.
Perfect. We were going to take this spot over here.
But glad we didn't.
Yeah, because that's real sun.
I'm thinking over there next time. Definitely.
Yeah, these sites over here were shaded this morning as well, and they're still shaded.
Yeah.
So
I think the reason why we didn't want to choose this spot is they didn't have a fire ring.
Yeah.
And our fire ring is behind the RV. I'm thinking over there because there's a lean-to on the picnic table, but there's also a fire pit, and that's in the corner over there where it's been shaded all day long. There's like, what would you say, maybe 4 or 5 campers up there in the front?
Yeah.
That have horses, so we're like, as you can see, we're the only one over here, which is nice because we had our generator going last night, and a little later than we really were supposed to, but I walked way over there close to where those campers were, and I couldn't even hear our generator.
Yeah.
Our generator is so quiet that you just couldn't hear it. Plus they had their generator going too, so I'm sure it drowned it out ours anyways, but
yeah.
I have to say this is one of my favorite campgrounds. Like, it's just so open and beautiful here, very primitive, and this is, to me, this is the true meaning of camping, when you're just boondocking. I like this.
Yeah. So one of our next things I want to do is we want to get solar.
Yeah.
So we can, charge our batteries during the day without having to run the generator during the day.
All right, so we're getting ready to take the dogs for a little bike ride to check out the little path. When you enter into the campground here, it says there's a little dirt path there that says that you can't take your vehicle, so we actually want to just ride down with our bikes. Check it out. just got back from our bike ride, and it was an amazing little ride. The road was just bumpy enough to make it feel like you were out there on a dirt road, but not too rough. And Nikki and Muttley loved their little ride. They were so cute sitting next to each other. And I was really proud to see that they didn't even try to jump out. I was a little concerned, wondering how they were going to do, but they did great. So this is definitely something we're going to be doing more of, because they really like it, and it's really good exercise, and just fun being out in nature and doing that together.
Yeah.
Got to have John Denver.
Especially when you're cooking breakfast in the morning.
That's right.
With your morning cup of coffee.
Well, I'm actually having a little Corey this morning. Well, we just discovered something really cool here in Dade City. They actually have a drive-in movie theater.
Operational drive-in.
Yeah, I have not been to one of those since I was in college, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to come down here. They were actually a couple kid movies, Aladdin and Dumbo, but still, I think it'd be fun to try it out.
Yeah.
It's only, well, we're about 50 minutes to home from here, so
it's amazing. It took us 3.5 hours to find the campground the other night when we're only like about an hour from the campground here.
Well, we just got finished doing some photography work. Chuck loves doing photography, and he's really learning a lot about it, and we just had the most beautiful backdrop here to do with photography, because the way that the light was shining through the moss, the Spanish moss, was so beautiful. The God rays coming through was just spectacular, and definitely something that a sight to be seen here. But anyways, right now the temperature is not as bad as what it was earlier today. It's definitely, the sun is starting to go down, and it's really pretty out right now. It's actually pretty comfortable. It's a little humid still, but it's feeling so much better than it was earlier. We got their box fan. It actually works pretty good. It's a beautiful day. Just soaking it all up and enjoying as much as we can. We go back home tomorrow, and this being our second time boondocking, we really like it, and we really want to start doing more of this summer. So I hope you enjoyed our little venture this weekend, and we're definitely going to be doing a lot more of this.
Yeah.
So if you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you can follow us on our journey. We really would appreciate it. If you'd also give us a thumbs up, that would really help us out too. Thank you.